we want to turn to tourism now. Some good news from the tourism sector, which is still recovering from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. An amount of $10 million has been allocated to the Ghana Tourism Development Project by the World Bank. The aim of the grant is to support and build the capacity of operators in the hospitality and tourism sectors. Now, President Akufo-Addo was at a ceremony to unveil the grant. We'll hear from him, and next, the World Bank Country Director, Pierre Laporte.
The development of entrepreneurship has the potential to contribute to specific development objectives, such as the employment of women and the youth. It is in this direction that the government, through the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, is in this year supporting SMEs in the tourism, hospitality, and creative arts sector with a grant of $10 million United States dollars to enhance and expand their businesses. The grants will assist operators in the sector modernize and improve tourist sites, restaurants, tour operations, event organization, and related businesses to become attractive and competitive.
We at the World Bank, we believe that it is a perfect blend between developing public sites and the right capital injection into the private sector SMEs, backed by adequate marketing drive traffic to Ghana that will result in the ultimate growth of the tourism sector in the country. In this period of global economic crisis, it is the right time to take calculated and strategic steps to review and grow our economies. Indeed, it is the time for development partners to show good faith with struggling economies. The World Bank Group stands resolute and prepared to go the long haul with countries like Ghana, and I urge players within the tourism value chain to reciprocate this gesture from the bank toward the Tourism Development Project by ensuring demonstrable results at the end of the day. This will be the only motivating factor that will keep the project going.
Well, Emmanuel Frimpong is Executive Secretary of the Ghana Tourism Federation, joins me on Zoom to discuss this. Great to have you on the program this afternoon. So the long-awaited money is here, and definitely some money businesses in the industry need. What do you know about how this money is going to be disbursed and who qualifies for it?
Very good afternoon to you, Darrell, and to your terrorist viewers. Yes, it's the good news. Yesterday, we were called to witness this important development. So, yes, the portal is out. As you may be aware, it's for 3 different categories. One is for COVID-19 relief support, and then SME support, and then we also have the site upgrade support. So depending on which of the relief one will be looking out for, or the support one will be asking for, then there will be a specific requirement that you have to be able to meet so that you can apply for any of the 3 categories that you are interested in.
Well, you mentioned the portal, and I remember during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when there was a similar portal, I think run by the Ghana Enterprises Agency, there were issues about access and who the monies were going to go to. The problem has always been if the monies would reach the right people, how transparent the process is. You are a stakeholder. Have all of these been sorted out?
Darrell, that is always the challenge. And we've been talking about this for, only God knows when we started this whole grant. Unfortunately, the private sector is normally not consulted. And in this situation, the same thing, the private sector was not consulted. So you don't really know who even gets the money. We were told that last year, 2021, about 1,400 SMEs received their money. We don't know who. You ask members, of course, we know some received, but you ask, and the number of people that tell you that they received is nowhere near the 1,400. So you don't really know who received and who did it. And if you look at the impact that you would expect 10 million Ghana cedis would have on our sector, that is not the impact that we see. So we are hoping that this time round, even though we've not been consulted, Going forward, whoever the grant manager is, whoever is in charge of it, will involve the private sector so that we can actually identify areas that will really make the necessary impact in the sector, not just giving monies out, but areas that will really begin to make some impact.
And you talk about impact. That's why I want us to turn focus to what impact would this grant have on improving the tourism sector and generating income for the country?
Huge impact, Darrell. If you look at all the sectors, if you look specifically at tourism, people are talking about they are suffering, they are going through a lot. But others are also, in times like this, are looking for opportunity to go travel somewhere where they can actually take away some of the burdens that is on them. People have money, people want to travel, people want to have experience in times like this where there are so much difficulty all over the world. So the tourism sector gives them that opportunity to visit Ghana. So if we can actually put our things together and make sure that we are doing the right thing, putting this money into right places, training people, developing our site, upgrading, and doing all that we need to do. That will give people opportunity to begin to think of visiting Ghana, and that will have impact. One, people will be employed, will get revenue, foreign exchange from outside the country coming into the country, and that will begin to have some impact in the economy. And we believe so much that if we can pay attention to tourism, is one of the sectors that can begin to shape the economy that we see.
Indeed, the last I checked, the tourism sector was the third largest income earner for the country. I could be wrong, but in fact, I read that the sector accounts for 2 out of 10 jobs in the country. And the money is good, but what other issues have to be addressed?
Okay, so the other issue that has to be addressed is one, formalizing the operations of tour operators, tour guides, restaurant owners, even hotels. We have recently heard of GTA in some of the regions closing down some facilities. They need to help them. I think about 24, 26 facilities in the eastern region, one of the regions, were closed. These are all going to impact on livelihoods. So one, I think what they need to do is to help these facilities to actually look at how they can formalize their processes. Two, we also need to look at training and capacity building. You go to our attraction sites, you go to hotels, you go to any other place where tourism activities go on, you realize that the needed impact that we're supposed to have as far as engaging clients, engaging customers, engaging people is concerned, we don't have it.
Okay.
So we need to look at capacity building, training, and also look at the skills gap. There are other opportunities in the tourism and hospitality sector that we can create jobs, but we are not looking at those opportunities. So the government, in collaboration with the private sector, should be looking at those areas that we can quickly develop and create opportunities for those who are interested in working in tourism and hospitality sector.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Frimpong, the Executive Secretary of the Ghana Tourism Federation. I appreciate your time.